Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Legendary Tales, or maybe welcome here for the first time. We're gonna do something different. We're gonna make a new character today. While I work on my punch build, defeating the last boss with my punch build, let's do something a little more relaxing, and we'll create a new character, and we're gonna do a intellect build. Yeah, we're gonna do a lightning build. So let's put all those points into intellect. We're going full intellect. Vitality it's not like we can. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Ooh, I can start you gotta start a permadeath character. Oh, that's great. So that's how that works. You can't just jump to. You gotta like start it. Okay, that's good. I'm learning things too. So, ah. Oh, that's really interesting. I want a group for that. Yeah, I am looking for a group that wants to do permadeath. Like, let's get real. Do you have to start, or can you just? I gotta look over that. Anyways, let's focus on this right now. We're gonna do an int for our magic. We're gonna do a lightning. I'm picking a female, and we're gonna hit create. Here we go. Let's select. Oh, we get. Oh, look at me! Wee, look at me! Let's go. Let's just do, yeah, let's do single here. It's going. Let me get this TV turned off. So we don't have any extra sounds coming. I say that, and meanwhile I'm hitting everything. Oh, looky here. Yeah, we don't need that at all. And as a matter of fact, we don't even wanna use any of that, okay? So let's take a look before we even take a single step in this game. I've only done so much, but I will share with you what I know. First thing you want to do is hit triangle, and let's take a look at our character sheet here. So we've got 50 health, 40 MP, we got that 11 intellect. Let's see, we've got nothing but some stuff. Let's go ahead and unequip all that. We do have a wand. That's great. We want that. Let's put all these things away. We can sell these. Let's hit our next tab here. So we've got our magic slot. We have one skill point. And so you start out with. We're gonna need what we're gonna go with. We're gonna build a lightning character. And I want to tell you, whenever you're building out your character, so maybe you're not doing a lightning character. Okay? Maybe that's not why you came here. You came here for starting out. You want to know what to do when you're first starting out. You just played this game, haven't taken a step. What do? First, you decide your build. Okay, now if you're going to go with magic, you're going to be in the magic tree, and you're going to pick one of these three. Psychic Infusion will come later. They're for augmenting. Lava Axe, Plasma Coil. We can talk about these later. But they're for augmenting one of these. That's the best way to put it. Now, if you're going to do dexterity or strength, perhaps, and make sure you focus on one of these. Stay away from a hybrid character. If you have a hybrid character, and I have one too, it has its benefits. But ultimately speaking, if you're here to min-max, don't bother with that. Stick with one lane and be the best in it you can be. And to that end, if you're going to go with strength, go with strength. If you're going to go with dexterity, go with dexterity. And then, and this is really where it starts, I'll be honest with you. If you're going to make a character, the first thing you need to decide is your play style, is your weapon of choice. How are you going to play this game? What is it you want to do? Pick the thing that you want to do and do it well. And put all the things in there. Do you want to be Gallant? Do you want to get out there and you're going to be doing, oh, look, we got a strength weapon here, and this is a two-hander. right? Guaranteed hard parry. Do you want to be some sort of tank? Do you want to be a low health berserker? Do you want to be, I guess, gallant with your two-handed weapons coming in like crazy? You're totally against the shield over here. And think of these as like mini trees, right? So this right here, this is like all about your two-handers, right? This is all about your shields, right? What do we have here? Melee weapon, attacking the same enemy, attack a different body part. Hey, that's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool. That would go along with Gutsy, to be honest with you. Attack the different body part. That's one way of putting it. Gutsy. Maybe you're Gutsy. Tidy amputation. Doing some hard parrying here. Let's see what we got here. This is all about getting in there. Ooh, we got dual wield here. Dual wield. This is what's going on in this. Right? And here's another. Oh, that's a single wield. So then you bring in your punches. Here's your punches mini tree. Got a couple of things here. Ace up my sleeve. When drawing a weapon. I don't know. I wouldn't bother with that. After, let's see, after a heavy attack and then you do a light attack. Yeah, there's moments where this could be really beneficial, especially at higher levels, I'm sure. This definitely belongs in the Gutsy tree. Or maybe you're a loner. Maybe you're looking at, we got daggers, spears here. Right? What is this? We got another dagger spear thing. We got guaranteed dagger spear. Right? That spear is going to give you a lot of range for parrying and keeping people away. And then we also got bows in here. Look, here's your little bow subtree. Right? So what is it you want to be? Do you want to be a sneak? Is that what you want to do? You want to get low? For real? Or just hold your R3 button and walk like this all the time with the ground right here? Is that how you want to play? You can. Do you want to play with legendaries? Is that what you want to be? And you're going to probably use a lot of them. These take honor, by the way, not skills. Or do you want to use abilities? See, we have abilities here. Ability tree, and that's where the abilities are. Traits. This is like, think about it, your personal traits. You know? What makes you, you. So all this kind of, it really does make sense. And then you got utility. And this is where my favorite dodge is. And then here you got secondary abilities. And you do have, let's take a look at this. I just want to say, what's it? Parry, knockdown, normal. So you can parry, knockdown, surrender status. Then you can grab them. Secondary. So this is like you got your health regen over here. Right? You got your mana regen over here. What we got in here? We got, this is just random stuff. Look at that. There's coins. You get a chance of item drop. That's nice. Some that could be pretty good, actually. So here's like your mana area. Yeah. A little extra resistance. So it is what it is. It's secondary abilities. Right? These traits do, what do we got here? Concentration, that's for your dex builds. Right? So think about what weapon you're going to use. In this case, we are going to be lightning. So that means we're going to be magic, which means we're going to need intellect. If you were going to be a spear or a dagger, you would need dexterity. If you're going to be a sneaky dagger, dexterity. Are you going to be a two-handed strength bad boy? Right here, you're going to need strength. Are you going to be a shield? Let's see, strength right here. Yeah, do you want to be shields? Specifically, you're not going to be doing two-handers. You're going to be doing shields this time. You're going to be a tank. A lot of that strength. If you're going to be going, like, let me keep this simple for you. If you're going to do anything in magic, intelligence. If you're going to do ability strength, strength, it says it right there. Ability dexterity, dexterity, it says it right there. When it comes to your traits, if you're going to be gallant, then you're going to do strength. If you're going to be gutsy, then you're going to do strength. If you're going to be a loner, then you're going to do dexterity. If you're going to be sly, then you're going to do dexterity. There's your breakdown. Figure out how you want to play this game. Figure out what weapon you want to use, what fighting style you want to use, and how you want to use it, and then make your plan from there. And this, if you work backwards in a way, It's hard to do that. You have to create a character just to get here. But I'm showing you right now, so maybe this will help you before you even get into the game, let alone take a single step. Think about your fighting style. So go to your traits. You won't have anything in legendary yet, that's fine. Think about your traits. What's your fighting style? And what goes well with that? It's going to be dexterity. It's going to be strength, right? Because magic's all off in here, but think about how you want to play the game. It's either in traits or magic, and then pick the ability that goes with that. Nothing really goes with magic in here. So we're doing magic. In this case, we're picking our fighting style. That's going to be lightning. Let's go. So now we got the start of that. If you're a magic character, then you need to equip the stuff. So we're going to put it here. I'm going to put it here. And let's see, what's next? We've got our quest tab. Right now there's nothing. That's fine. We got our player title. We'll go with the honorable. Why not? Honor points 5. Actually, I'm going to save those. Player list. Just let you know. This is just a session, by the way. And then here's friends. And then your block list if you have it. You know, that's cool. Maybe pop into a server later. And then this is important. Don't skip this tab. This is your tutorial, basically, if you wonder where it is. And use the R3 to scroll. Don't be like this. You can, though. Anyways, just do this. It's lazy. Basic control. That's where you're going to learn how to move around. What you're doing with your grips here. How your holster works. Blah, blah, blah. It tells you everything you need to know. I'm not going to sit here and go through all of this, but I do want to talk about ability. So let's talk about game system ability. Tells you stuff, tells you your secondaries, right? Whatever you use, and this will be important, and we'll get to this. Whatever you use is what you level. So be very careful if you're going to go for an intellect build. You don't want to be using a dagger and a spear, right? We got a dagger over here. See, look, dex, right? Strength. Oh, that would be bad. What's that? Strength. Oh, nope. Dex. Nope. What's this one here? Intellect. There we go. That's what we want. Put that in my right hand. We'll talk about weapons in a second. But do keep in mind, use what you want to learn. Don't get it twisted, or you'll end up making a hybrid character, and you know that's fine for your first character, I'll be honest with you, so you can really just play this game. I don't know, do I want to do this or do I want to do that? Chances are whatever you want to do, you can figure it out, and if you're smart about it and you take your time, you can do it the first time. You don't have to, you know, make a bunch of characters and spend 60 hours just trying to figure out what this game is even about. You've got your answer here. Figure out how you want to play this game. It's either in traits or magic, and then if it's traits, pick the ability that goes with it. Make sure you're wearing the right, or using the right equipment, and then put all your points in, or well, put all your points into that to start, obviously. So you need to have this plan before you get into the game, and then, yeah, just make sure you're using the weapon of choice. And you'll see as you level up. If you start seeing these go up, you're doing something wrong. If you're picking intellect and you see these going up, you're doing something wrong. Strength, these are doing something wrong. This is your secondary bar. We'll talk about that as it levels up. There are some cool things you can do in the hybrid tree when it comes to secondary. So I will mention that right now. There is enlightenment, where if your wisdom is 5 or less, so you can go up to 5 on your wisdom if you're going to do vitality. I'm going to go major wisdom on this, because that's going to give me a lot of mana, more than, or MP rather than HP. And so that means I will want never give up, which means my vitality will be 5 or less. I might get that up to 5, but no more. And then I'll get an extra 100 points or 100 health for 1 point. That's amazing. So let's focus on getting started. Now, since we are a mana build, right? We are not going to be using any of these. We can use wands. We can use wands, and that's great, and so we will. See if there's anything else no, I think we've discussed a lot of this. Be careful with your reset point. Also the resistances are great. But I don't know if I'd focus on that if you're not a tank. They might be more important in permadeath. And I don't know, I haven't spent any time in there. I need to try champion as well. We'll see what that's like. But I wouldn't worry about them if you're doing a normal. But there are traits in here, and if you go in, especially like, let's see. Not in there. There's some in here that give you more resistances. Ah, there we go. Stone skin. So what is that in? Secondary attribute. Here's the secondary attribute that would really help out a tank, for example. So secondaries, they augment your character. Okay, great. That's enough talking about all this stuff, right? So let's hit triangle, close that out. And let's take our first steps. Where are we going to go? Well, we see somebody's over there. They got a bunch of stuff. That happens to be the merchant. That is your stash box. That is where you teleport to the sections that you open. That is a different kind of merchant. What do they call it? I think she's called the alchemist, actually, now I think about it. And that's your merchant, but we haven't gotten her yet. This is the blacksmith, and we'll go over to him in a second. There is your training dubby. That's where you beat on it and see if you're getting better. Okay, and over there is where you make weapons and armor. Over here is where you break down weapons and armor to get materials to make weapons and armor. Here is your cauldron, which you can use to transmute things. You can use it to give people items. And we'll talk more in depth about that as we go along. These are just intros. Over there is where you can sell stuff. You know, that's pretty common RPGs, I would say. But here's an important tip. First things first, let's talk about sitting next to the fire. So before you have any kind of health recovery, you sit next to the fire when you're in this ring, and the closer you get to the fire, you can just hold R3. The closer you get to the fire, the quicker your health and mana goes up. So that's the simple of that. This is the alchemist. Over by the alchemist is the, what do you want to call this thing? This is potion crafting. By placing 2 blood or mana chunks into potion crafting, you can craft a potion. You can upgrade potions using magic powder. All these tutorials are really important. Chunk exchange. You can exchange chunks with each other through alchemy. See? I didn't even know that. So all those 33 mana chunks I have, I can change into blood chunks, just that easy. So that makes every chunk you pick up valuable. See, look at this. We're learning stuff together. All we got to do is read. By placing 2 blood or mana chunks in the game, you can craft a potion. 2 red, you make a health. 2 blue, you make a mana. If you put a red and a blue, then you can make a, oh gosh, what is it called? Elixir. And then that will give you a little bit of both, or a lot, depending upon how much you upgrade it with the magic powder. That's right here. It's the best thing. I'm so glad I started a new game. Okay, so let's go over here and take a look at the alchemist. Do not buy any of this stuff. Just don't buy any of this stuff. Matter of fact, if you need these, I'll be honest with you, and I'm being honest with you, and I will always be honest with you. There's hackers out there. So you go out into multiplayer, and there's going to be people who are on computer, and they've done the hacks, and they will give you the things. Why would you spend 500? Oh, that's just gold. They will give you the things. Just ask them. I promise you. You see somebody that's just one shot and everything, just ask them. Hey. Or play the. Just, if only I had some legendary weapons. I don't even know how to make them. And then watch them start making them for you. Giving you a bunch of legendary stones. So let's take these things. This is our stash. This is where you can put stuff away. When you equip it, it goes into the stash. So it's not putting it on your body, it's putting it into the stash. And you go to your objects and you have them too. There is a lost tab. And this is where anything that's left over in like a dungeon or area or whatever will show up. It doesn't cost you anything, but your tombstone does. So don't worry too much about leaving items behind. We don't have anywhere to teleport yet, so we're not going to talk about that too much. The merchant isn't here yet, but this is where you will buy things. Spoiler alert, what? No. That's pretty early. This is where we can sell stuff, and right now I want to sell stuff because I don't really have materials. I don't, if I had legendary whetstones, boom, look, on a place to, so that was the thing that happened. This is the cauldron for alchemy by placing 3 alchemy eligible ingredients into the magic cauldron in exchange for 1 ingredient at the next grade. This is how you upgrade your crystals. Is see right there where they're tossing in the crystals. But you don't have to toss them in 1, 2, 3. You can just toss in a bag of 3, or you can do multiples of 3. If you do multiples, if it's not an even, or if it's not going to come out proper on division by 3, then you will end up losing some of your ingredients. So make sure it's divisible by 3. Ownership transfer. Oh yeah, if you want to give somebody a legendary or an item or whatever, just drop it in here. It becomes a crystal they can grab. So items can be combined to create pocket. Yeah, that's important. By touching the pocket and holding it, you can remove half of its contents. It's going to be done with holster. Or if you do it really fast, you only pull 1 out at a time. And then, yeah, so always read these things when you can. So let's talk about quests. So first things first, let's go talk to this, oh, look at him. He's got a quest over his head. This is the blacksmith. He's a real charmer. So we're going to talk to him. Says, do me a favor, and he probably would have given this as selling items, to be honest with you. Let's see what he's got. Man seems surprised by my sudden appearance. This man seems surprised by my sudden appearance. Venture out of the camp to find the missing merchant and kill the corrupted peasant. In a refugee camp. Okay, cool. Kill 10 of the corrupted. Okay, got it. Yeah, let's go. Awesome. Now look, we got something to turn in. Oh, and the blacksmith. I'm trying around here. At least temporary. Look, I don't know what you're here for, but I think he's talking with a Scottish accent. Fortune favored us when we got out of here, or is he like being super cockney? It seems like we're going on. We started heading towards the cathedral. Travelers up and we can't get over there. Now we out of here in these mountains. And then our merchant lady offered we found a way to lower the drawbridge for us. But I ain't seen her since. She got some kind of sixth sense, so I thought she might handle herself right. But hey, you look like a fighter. You think you could go find her maybe? No pressure, nothing? But we really need her. Hey, last one thing. There's some crazy presence. Is he talking like a pirate? Around here outside the camp, maybe killing him will give us a chance. Okay, great. So that is really the whole game. Let's get this reward. We get some honor points. We get some gold. That's well, you know, thank you, sir. You're great like that. He doesn't have anything we need, so let's just back on out of here. If you pick something up, you pay for it. There's our damage. So let's talk about damage. Okay, so if you are doing magic, or just to get to magic, which you will need anyway to get your portals, you press that X and square button, respectively, and then you highlight what you want, and you hold your L2 or R2. And now we've got our magic queued out. That's pretty cool. Now we're hitting at those awesome 2s. Let's go. And then you can just hold R2 and pull it back up again. Yeah. Let's see if the wand, and we just grab the wand by holding R1 in this case. And you can do the same with L1. You can hold, well, I guess you can't with these, but normally you can hold, I'd have to turn off my spell. You can hold R2 and you can move your hand up and down. It's really important for the two-handed weapons. Let's see if the wand helps at all. So no, it doesn't. That's great. So basically this is me for right now, and I went from doing 200 DPS to 2. Well, that's cool. If you want to see the 200 DPS, then check out my punch build. Let's see what we can do with this though. And come over here. We are not ready to use all this yet. So we'll get to that later in a different video. I'll talk more extensively about this. And this is for changing weapons and their stats, re-rolling weapons basically. You can re-roll weapons and armor. Whew, okay. So that's the camp. Now we gotta go up there. Just give me 1 second. Alright. Let us get busy. So, we're starting the game out, and we've got our quests. Let's look, how do we check out quests? Main quests, sub-quests, completed quests. We gotta do a favor. Venture out of the camp, find the missing merchant, kill the corrupted peasant in the refugee camp. Okay, great, let's go kill some stuff. And it's going to be hard at first. And this is as fast as you move. I want to show you something. A couple of things about movement. You can hold R3 and you can sit down. You can also go into your controls if you want, and settings, inputs, and you can toggle walk run. And so this is run, and that's walk. This is run, this is walk. The only reason why you'd want this, realistically, is for platforming. Now right now, I'm going to be going as fast as I can. I'm not worried about the platforming, so I'm going to turn that off. So I don't accidentally hit it. Cue up my magic. Let's go pick on this guy. We're at the Abbey Gate. So we're just gonna look at him and... Oh, we missed him. Being careful. There we go. I don't want to hit the guys behind him. So one of the things that I do like about magic is just dual firing. So that's pretty legit, actually. Ooh. There we go. That should probably be a secondary. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we got a second, but look how fast our intellect is going up. So let's go with the wisdom. Alright. Now you're going to get crystals from time to time. There's a lot of things you can do, actually. You could just smack it. And let me explain why there's different things, okay? If you touch that crystal like this, it's now yours. If you go, oh, I'm so sorry, and you go to give it to some, it's too late. You can hold R2 in this case, because it's right hand, and it'll break it, and you'll see what you get. And then you just let go of it, and you pull back on R3 to suck it into your inventory. It'll become really easy for you after a while. And there it is. And you can lock it if you want to keep it. We don't, of course. Leave it there. Alright, let's go again. Now you can also just smack it with your hand or weapon. And what that'll do is allow somebody else to grab it. Now for the PSVR2, which is what we play on this channel, it has eye tracking. So all you really have to do is make sure you're looking right at them, and that was our level. And fire. And you'll be fine. Let's get rid of it. Okay, so now we just leveled. Look at that, we're 12. Well, we're level 2, really. And that means we got a point. We got a point. So you want to focus. This is the first thing you want to do. That's our attack. We want to get that all the way up. Right? Mana cost. So I got 1 skill point yet. It requires level 4. So we can't go there yet. Is there anything else we can do? Nope. Requires level 7. Requires level 5. So we're going to focus on this for now. I don't think there's anything else I want to put a point into anyway. Let's see if there is. Let's see how we're going to do this build. What are we going to do? Let's look at our build here. We got thunder, massive lightning strike from the sky. That'll be awesome. That's happening either way, I guarantee it. Lightning damage, discharge. And range of the spellcaster, I like that. It hits an enemy that's shocked, discharge of electricity. So these are actions? Just gesture. Let's just do it. Oh, I like that one. I do like how these are gestures, so you can still use legendaries. Oh, that's great. And then your blues are your passives. Passive. Nice. So what's the end game here? Oh, that's nice. That makes your thundercloud really awesome, is all that does. Oh, we're going thundercloud. That's where we're going. We're going this way. We're going right here, and we're going thundercloud. That's what I want to do. I want the clouds. I want my clouds. And I want them, yes, I want the clouds around me to just and shock things. Look what they do. Summons a cloud that floats near the whenever the caster hits something with lightning magic. The cloud will shoot another bolt, causing extra damage. So I just go boom, and they go, and that's what I want. That's the build I'm going with. I could go this way. That would get me down here if I wanted to. What's that one? This is a lightning spear. No, I'm gonna make, this is gonna be a really chill build to where I'm not gonna have to do much of anything and everything's gonna die. And then these won't come until like really late. Okay? So we're gonna focus on lightning, we're gonna go down this way. Is there anything else we can do in the meantime that's gonna help us out? In secondary, oh, we're not doing a martial arts. I can get some more health. That might be beneficial at this point in the game. Now realize you're gonna get a reset point before you get to the final boss. Utility, my little dodge. I don't get that until 24, so let's see. But you do want to plan it out. Just because I have points doesn't mean I want to use them. So obviously I'm not going strength or dexterity. Secondary, this or this. Mana recovery. See, and there we go. The answer gave it. I mean, like, why would we need that right now? Look at this. Look at this. We need mana recovery. Awesome. Awesome, so that's where we're going. We're going to go with the magic, and we're going to go with some mana recovery up in here. And that's what we're going to focus on for a while. So let's see, we can now, let's talk about this. So we can slap it. Okay, anybody can pick that up. Right, you can look at it before you pick it up. Right, now let's see if we can zap it. No, we can't zap it, but we could smack it. Same thing, now anybody could pick that up. So don't be rude. Alright. I'm liking this lightning, I'll be honest with you. Okay, now it's gonna get real. Now it's gonna get real, and if you're playing by yourself, do your best to not get the peasant involved right away. That was kind of dangerous what I did, but it worked. Because I could have hit the peasant. We're just trying to get this guy over here. We're soloing, we're doing good. I'm just staring right at him so my eye tracking doesn't hit the... I'm not looking at the peasant at all. Okay, so there's a crystal there. We're not gonna bother with it yet though, because he's gonna come running. So we've got our juice. Let's go. Nice. So we gotta kill 10 of them, and the same thing. Okay, so with the money, you can just grab it. Right? Or you can pull it in with our... So we're gonna... Here's my tip. If you're playing by yourself, though, who cares? Just grab these crystals, alright? Throw them ahead of you. So that way you can just keep moving forward the whole time and pull them in as you go. Let's pull this up. Now this is actually gonna be really great for pulling enemies. Oh man, I'm gonna have a good time with this. Now, if they start getting too close, realize you got a dodge, or well, a dash kind of button, and that's your triangle on your right. I think it's triangle. The top button on the right. And that'll get you out of the way. And then in utility, you can change that for long dash, or you can go with the dodge, which I like. But I might go long dash on this one, to be honest. I don't know. I might not even bother with a point on that because the dash is pretty good. Although I do want to stay away. Alright. Got some more corrupted peasants over there. So here's something I'm doing, okay? I charge it up, and I'm not holding R2, R3 anymore, or R2 or L2. They're charged up, I don't have to worry about that. And then I'm gonna shoot with my hands aimed at him, looking at him, like I'm rapid firing it. And that is a great way to... This is a good amount of damage when you're first starting out, I swear. I know you're looking at the dummy and you're thinking it's 2, but realize this also shocks them. And being as far as it goes, oh my god, I can pull so quickly. This is really nice, having played melee for a while. Okay, we got 4 down. I'm gonna take this, throw it in front of us, and we can grab it, charge up. Nice. I like this. This is different. Alright, we're switching it up. We're switching it up. We're not punching everything anymore. We're trying to be sophisticated. We're being more Palpatine. Let's go. What's going on? That's what you get. I am the Republic. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we have gotten another level. Can we get anything yet? Nope. Level 4. Alright, so we decided we're going down this tree here, so we're saving our points for that. We decided that we're gonna do some manas here. We could get more health, maybe? I don't know. I don't need that right now. There's nothing really doing here yet, and we're not going to be using this. We're not going to be using this. Any traits in here? Not really. So, do you need to get anything right now? Psst, no. What will we be getting? Ace up, drawing a weapon? What weapon? Right? And so if I look, I can get this, and then this, I'll be able to get this at level 7, right? So we're just going to hold on to that point right now. There's no rush. There's no rush. You don't got to go buy everything. You know? And then what? What if you can make good use of your reset points? Huh? Instead of like me, I'm like, oh, I screwed that one up. I gotta go kill the end boss now. Oh, I screwed it up again. Now I gotta go do what? Maybe I don't know. Start off with a new character? Doesn't take long. It really doesn't take long. This game, it's not that hard. I mean, think of it as Souls-like, right? If you want to play where you're doing like a shield and sword and everything, what's gonna happen? Right? You're gonna have a hard time. I promise you. Anybody that plays the Soulsborne, Souls-like game is gonna tell you, just like use magic if you want to use magic, right? Use punches if you're crazy, you know? So we need to get over to that thing. Oh, well that's gonna be fun. Oh, I'm loving this. Oh my god, I'm loving this. I really am. What are we doing? Let's just kill them all. Oh, this is great. I remember doing this with like a dagger. Oh, this is such a joke. And that's my goal. I want to make this game easy for you guys because this game is not... It's... I don't know. It is really fun. It's not really meant to be too terribly scary, even though it comes off that way, I think. You're really supposed to enjoy killing these things, you know? Like, in these battles, they're supposed to feel real. So let's get rid of our juice. And now we're going to take this portal back. Whoop. Oh, that's a lot of fun. Normally I pointed things, so now I got my magic queued up. Alright, let's go talk to the man. And he'll tell us about what's up. And I'm going to do all these quests with you guys, so... Oh, wait, no, that's right. Who is I got to talk to? Let's find out. Do me a favor. So now I got to go talk to the alchemist. Okay, great. That's great. Do we need to heal? No. Do we have anything we need to throw away? let's see what we got here. We came back to camp. We've got a military fork. That's dexterity. I don't care about that. Non-strength. I'm not wearing that. We got a siege hammer. If you know what that is, then hats off to you. So let's see. Do I want money? Do I want... No, I think I want money. Let's go with the money side. We're going to sell all this stuff in here. And then we don't have a merchant yet. We're going to cozy up by the fire. Oh, the alchemist has something for us. Let's talk to the alchemist. Do me a favor. That's right. Good evening. You're the adventurers. Came to town, yes? Blacksmith. Oh, he's talking about me? That's so nice. Oh, good. Yeah, so what happened? Did you find the merchant? No, actually, I just came running back at the first teleport I saw, like a chicken disappearance. Let's see what we get here. Acceptable. Find the merchant. This merchant may be inside Blight Haven. Ooh, we're going in. I believe there's a cave around here the locals used to use during natural disasters. Oh, that's great. Perhaps you might find her there. Yay, cave. Let's go. Pray for her safety. You and me both, sister. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna do the flesh is weak. Search near the refugee. I said I heard someone fighting the corrupted peasants. Okay, let's see what we can go find. So now we got our quest. So yeah, alchemist, blacksmith, and now we're gonna go look for the merchant. Tried following that, but I see you're still alive. Unfortunately, I was ambushed by those corrupt villagers and then I ran off. Yeah, I figured that was coming. Identify the sound for me. Like, that's a strange way of translating it, but I'll do it. Okay, let's go. Moon. Best game moon ever. No, see, we've got the refugee camp here on our teleporter thing. Runes, I don't know. So we're going to pick refugee camp, and we're heading to it. Boom. Pretty instantaneous. Loving it. Let's go see what we missed over here. We'll just give it a smack. Pick that up. There's nobody here to argue. So there's a cave around here. Well, that looks like a cave, doesn't it? Let's go take a look. Oh, you know, I'm really digging this. Come here. Whew, good, I didn't hit anybody else. What do we get here? Oh, we got some gloves. Is there intellect on those? Nope, strength. That's cool. This is kind of cool. I'm digging this. I don't even have power yet. Oh, look at us. Let's get some more wisdom. Look at us. We're bumping up. We're about to hit 14. So, let's see. How are we doing on time? We're getting close. So, let's take a look. Oh, what's that over there? That looks interesting. So let's go grab this guy over here. What's that there? Oh, let's see what we got. We have the seal. Let's grab it. Find the stamp. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and put that in there. And let's see what we got now on the quest side. We got a sub. We got the flesh this week. So we got search near the refugee camp. And we got the owner of the stamp now. And now we gotta find the merchant. Okay. So we're gonna take a look over here. Over by this cave here. See what we can find. Since she mentioned a cave. Just taking these guys down one at a time. Ooh. See, can I pull just one when they're so close? I don't want to get killed. Ooh, look at that. That's so cool. We'll just smack, smack, So we got, oh, is it intellect? Is it intellect? Do we have anything intellect? No, we do not. We don't even really have anything we can wear. It's okay, I look like an elf. I'm good with it. Yes, what's up? We 14 now? Or 4 rather. Okay, so that means I can get this leveled up. I get some more damage now. That's awesome. Can't go any higher, but what can we do because we saved the point? We can get some more mana recovery. Let's go. So, focus. Lesson here is focus on what you want to do. Don't feel like you gotta spend a point every level, okay? Then just don't do that. Let's see, there's just, ooh, which one we getting? Alright, that's cool. But by the way, you could always Harry Potter it up if you want to, you know. You could dual wand it if you want to. So some of the ones will increase your attack, obviously, or damage rather. This one, however, let's see. Here we go. Where is that bad boy? Yeah, we can see it's 3 to 5 damage, and that doesn't add anything. It has to add something to affect your magic. When it's saying 3 to 5 damage, it means you hitting them with it. And if you're running out of magic, well then you didn't get the mana recovery, did you? Look at my magic. Have I run out of magic this whole time? Nope. Just been sitting here killing things. Because we planned it out. Because we planned it out. That's what we're doing. And that's what I'm telling you to do. Take this game slow. Take this game slow. Okay, look, there we go. We got Blighthaven. Are we going to go to Blighthaven? No. We're going to save Blighthaven for next time. We're going to head back to the camp and clean up a little. I might kill some baddies along the way. Plan your build out. I can't stress this enough. Pick what you are going to... Pick your fighting style. You know, pick what weapon are you going to use. In my case, this one we're going to use lightning. Right? Pick your weapon. Pick how you want to use it. Right? In this case, like I said, we're doing lightning. And we're doing lightning. And then we sat down and we figured out how we wanted to use it. Okay? For magic, that's a little easier in that it's all in this little tree here. But when it comes to magic, it looks like you're definitely going to be needing some mana recovery and whatnot. So there's going to be some other things that you do around here. Okay, to make sure that you can survive. And we're going to learn that together. We're going to learn that together. And I'm going to come up with a lightning build for you guys. So, what we're going to do right now, we got lightning arrow 2. We're going to focus on upgrading that as we go along. Next is level 11. I'm going to be holding some points, but this is probably going to come next because we're going to keep going down here as we can. As we can, we are going to build out our build, and we're going to go down this way. We're going to go down here. Actually, you know what? I don't think we're going to bother with this. We're just going to get these two. I don't really care about the potion recovery. To be honest with you, I don't want to waste the points on it. Some of these potions are pretty ridiculous when you upgrade them. You don't need it. But these two are going to be colossally important. And then we can find out what we can do down here. Look at this. Use magic, mana recovery, except magic arrow. Well, that's fine. Because ultimately we won't be just using lightning arrow, magic arrow, fire arrow, ice arrow, whatever arrow. We're going to be using thunder. We're going to be using thundercloud. And we may even be able to go down this more. We'll see how we build it out. But we picked our fighting style of sit back and chill. Okay. And then we'll figure out what we need to do to augment it. If your fighting style is fists, then maybe you're going to need some strength to augment it. Right? In this case, because we're magic, we're definitely going to need some mana recovery to augment it, and some other goodies in here to make sure that we're not using up our mana. You know, I don't run out of juice when I'm punching things. That's not going to happen. But this will. So I have to. This is how I stay alive. Okay. Plan your build out, and only pick what you need for your build, and keep it simple. Keep it simple because we're going to see how fast it is to level. And what I mean is you can jump into multiplayer, okay? And you're gonna find that you're gonna struggle to level. You're gonna find that you're gonna struggle to level. That's a boss. He gonna kill me. We're not ready to fight him yet. I don't want to jump ahead. So, you're gonna find that it is really, really easy to level in this game. It really isn't that hard if you do it by yourself. If you're in a group, you're gonna have a hard time leveling because it's all based on a percentage of how much health you take away. So if you're in multiplayer and you've got somebody that's just one shot and everything, and you're trying to level, get out of there. That's not, you're not gonna level, okay? No, we're focusing on intellect. Look, nothing else has gone up. Focusing on wisdom right now. You're not gonna level. So just go by yourself and start, you know, practice. And then when then you can go jump in with your friends and be like, check out what I can do now. Look at me. Right? Let's go back to camp. So let's see, what do we have left to do? So next time we come back here, we are going to finish off this quest. We're going to find the merchant. We're going to go into, let's see, we got the refugee camp. That's right here. So we're going to figure this stuff out. And the disappearance, though, is in Blighthaven. So we're going to have to go into Blighthaven. Let's see, what else are we going to do? So we'll have a merchant. We'll be able to talk about that. We're going to get a quest to build some weapons. And that's going to be a lot of what we're doing, too, is focus on getting through these quests. At the start, I would say, unless you have something you can use. And as a matter of fact, I'm even going to sell this little guy right here because I don't care for it. Just sell all your stuff. Right. But plan your build out. I can't stress this enough. Just plan your build out. You know, if you just boot into the game, if you know you want to be a magic character, let me tell you this. If you know you want to beat stuff up, just straight up beat them up. Strength. If you know you want to be all sly and slick and shoot them with arrows or daggers or with a spear like you're some sort of, I don't know. I don't know what kind of attackers use spears, to be honest with you. Pick dexterity. You know what your fighting style is, and that's my point. Pick your fighting style. Pick what you're gonna do, and how you're gonna do it. And then if you're gonna beat people up or take hits, strength. If you're gonna be all slick about it, dexterity. And if you're gonna do magic, intellect. That's it. Pick that. Max it out from the start. Don't do anything crazy. Pick your build, and then just stick to it. And this is what we're gonna do. Okay, and you'll watch as these videos go. We're gonna go here, and probably a couple things down here. That one right there looks like chance of no mana consumption. That's pretty cool. We might go with that. That's a passive, right? See, I don't care about that too much. Might get some health recovery, probably not. You know, it is an idea to still go into Galleon. And maybe we go a little, you know, extra damage. We'll see how this builds out. We'll see how this builds out. But right now, we know, and it's going to be a while before we have to change our plan, that we're going down this tree, right here, this sub-tree. And then we're going to make sure we get some mana along the way. Plan it out, and we're going to use intellect, and we're going to get our wisdom up. And if you do this, it's going to be a much better game. Just pick what you want to do and do that. Let's go see how much our damage is after a little bit. Let's see if it's still 2. Nope, still 2. And at the start, that's not too bad, is it? See, so it's like 1,000, 1,000. That's about 12 DPS probably. Get him off really quick. It's not like you can hold. It doesn't change. But that's enough. There's the cathedral. We'll get there eventually. There's the bridge that's not closed down. Right. That way. There's an awesome moon. There's where all the baddies are. We got this. Oh, I hope you do enjoy this game, and it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it for its replayability, because if you want to focus and you want to do one thing good, you can't do everything. You have to keep creating characters, and it doesn't take long to make them. So when you're on the way out, let's see how long we've spent on this thing right now. Okay, so you're on your way out. Make sure we save, because we're gonna be like that in the main menu. Nice. Okay, so let's see what we got. Select character. And we've 53 minutes. We're level 4. Let's see how fast we can get this up. Level 50 or 20. That's with some extra work on it. I got to 50 in like 17 hours. Let's see how fast we can get this level 4 up, y'all. Alright. So, let's see what we look like right now. Hey. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for making it to the end if you're seeing this. And we're gonna level up this lightning character, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Stick around and come along and enjoy it. I hope you enjoy this game. I really do. It's an amazing game. Later.